2 weeks of continuous heavy rainfall earlier this month caused severe floodings in the north coast of the Dominican Republic, and it is still happening. It's damaged, caused over 4,000 houses and displaced more than 20,000 people. At one point, 19 different communities were isolated after roads or bridges were damaged or blocked by floodwater or landslides. Now, locally, there have been efforts to join the relief cause as the community has rallied, and just last week, there were drop-off points in both Cambridge and Lawrence to send much-needed items for the many victims, and they were coordinated by the United with DR effort, or in Spanish, the Unidos con RD effort. Here to tell us more about this ongoing campaign are two of the leading organizers, Rafael Guzman and Reinier Moquete. Payano, welcome to Urban Update. I understand que todavía se necesita ayuda. This is an ongoing campaign, ¿verdad?
No, it's still ongoing. I mean, we have an operation in Lawrence 530 Broadway, one of our properties, where we've been collecting for the last 2 weeks, and the outpouring from the community has been fantastic. Yeah. I mean, the solidarity with our people. I mean, people from all Latin American countries have come in, and a lot of Anglos as well, because the local paper, the Eagle Tribune, picked it up, and a lot of people have responded.
Yeah, we were talking offline about the need to kind of have one united when these things happen, but as you said, it's been, I know a local radio station was doing it, the awareness is really out there now, and people are asking, so you guys are coming here on this show on the right time to kind of get the website out, and how can people actually still help and contribute?
Yeah, absolutely. So the ongoing relief efforts do continue. We have set the website unitedwithdr.org. And the goal is to not only continue to work with the Lawrence community, but also engage not only Dominicans and Latinos, but folks that care about helping others across the globe by leveraging the website and the social media presence as well, where they can go in and donate and make sure that those funds reach the families in need.
The one thing I've seen a lot on social media, they've been posting photos and videos. I want to see if we can air some videos of some of the devastation. Now, this was aired maybe just a week and a half. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, a video, and this is Alerta Roja over put this compilation together, giving them a little bit of credit for doing this. I know we're going to be rolling it in a second. And you could see just the river coming through and some of the devastation. In this video, you could see even a car gets, you know, in a little bit, you'll see a truck kind of right there I mean, this was devastating in certain parts. And this is by the northern coast, right? Puerto Plata and all that area, right?
The middle of the island, the Cibao region, which is an area of valleys and mountains in the northern part of the island, and it's still ongoing. You know, some of the major rivers, and some of the major rivers start right in the middle of the island, and some of those rivers have, you know, run their banks, and they're running into very poor neighborhoods and towns and cities in the country that have devastated infrastructure that is already in place, bridges, roads, streets,
well, we're
houses.
seeing it right here, and just in this video, in this place, is just literally wiped out by this flooding in this river. Okay, so I want to get back to, let's talk about the positives, the community. Big response. I'm going to put up the website and the logo. I've seen that logo. I've seen folks using the logo and that little thing as profile on social media. I know I did. You were good with that, and that. So tell me a little bit more about those relief efforts.
Sure. So for us, part of what we're aiming to do is to bring together the Dominican community across Massachusetts. But as stated before, think about things in a broader way. Not only do we have to unite locally, but how do we get other efforts that are happening across the country and connect those efforts so that we're providing a single message and a single platform through which those that are concerned, as well as those that want to help, can come together and make sure that we're building the type of momentum that's really necessary to help these people.
Now, you mentioned 530 Broadway, right? It's
in Lawrence,
It's in Lawrence. So that's still going to be a drop-off point?
It's still a drop-off point to speak. I mean, we just sent over this past Monday the first container, 40-footer, full of food, clothing, shoes, and medicine down to the island. And we're working with the community to continue that effort, you know, as we get the word out there.
All right, so for those that might be watching this video, later on this clip, during the day, they're like, I know him, but from something else. So quickly, you're obviously in another, you have a real job as well, which is really quickly, what is that?
I'm the CEO for Advocate Technology Group, which is a cybersecurity and cloud computing consulting firm, and then I'm also the founder for Latino STEM Alliance.
Latino STEM Alliance,
We
Urban
teach kids
Update
how to build
guest.
robots, yeah.
Yes, and you.
I'm in construction. I'm a contractor in a double in real estate.
Yeah, and always in Lawrence.
And always
en
in
la
Lawrence.
comunidad.
En la comunidad, yeah.
All right,
Place we
guys.
love.
Keep it up. We'll stay informed with all of that. I know you guys will continue this until it's needed. So thank you. And
Thank you.
keep it up.
Thank you for
Okay,
your support.
Rafael. Okay,
Okay,
Reinier.
bye-bye.
All right, thank you. Now, coming up next, a local makeup artist who has been using social media as a way of engaging followers and promoting some very interesting and fun get-togethers right here on Revista Hispana.